with Michaela.
Join us in the adventure to save Africa's wildlife.
Well, the weather should change last night, and got a message from Natalie. She got called out in an emergency, so our meetings with her have been delayed. Well, we're finally on our way to see Natalie. And
So you can tell this isn't staged because they're not letting us in.
Hi, how are you? How's things?
All horses that we use come from Zimbabwe originally, and the horse racing.
Oh, so they used to be racehorses.
Yeah, they used to be horse racing.
Okay. So how do racehorses do in the bush?
They do very well because, as you can see, they are retired and they have that skill of walking, and then for maybe for distance as they are used to race. So probably us like teaching them to the bush is very, very easy, and it's making very, very easy for us as like anti-poaching when we go to trekking and looking for any kind of suspicious things that we see in the farm. So, but on the horses, it's more kind of like more feasible, that we can easily see and track everything, and we can also go through all the part that normally on food sometimes it might be very hard because of distance, but with horses it might can be very, very easy.
Okay, so you're higher up.
Yeah, the more you're higher up, when you're looking at the ground, you can easily see in the tracks and what kind of a track is it. Especially maybe the humans is more very, very easy, because those are the ones that we're mostly looking for, except for the animals.
Do you have to train them to not be scared of the rifle shots and things?
The time when we came here, we got the people who are working with them before, but the story that we've been taught is that since we have been riding with them, there were some of the time where there are some shootings that are happening in the farm, and then since we have been riding with them, we never have any distractions about the gunshots or everything. Yeah, so it's kind of like they are used to gunshots. Yeah.
So so in your work, you track with the horses.
Yeah.
What happens if you find poachers? Do you also chase them on the horses, or do then other people come in to catch them if you find poaching activity?
Because normally our patrol, we do it during the day. We have those ones that are working over the night. So us during the day, when we find anything like poachers, what we do, we contact our managers and the guys who are working with us over the radios, and then they come over as a kind of a backup, and then we all tackle them all together.
Together with you. So how many horses do you have?
We have 4 of them.
4 horses. And do they work all the time, or do 2 go out and 2, or is it all 4 go together?
No, because we are 2, we normally take 2. And
because it's the 2 of you,
yes,
riders.
Yes.
2 today, then the following day you take another 2.
Oh, so you get time to rest.
Yes.
And when do you get to race?
Run fast?
I would think it would be a big temptation. You have a racehorse under you.
You can get places very quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If there's kind of an emergency, then we can attend very, very easy.
Without details, but can you tell us kind of a story of what has happened in your experience?
Actually, our story is very more interesting when you're riding in the bush. And then we gain a lot of experience in the bush. So we never we never get a bad situation that we meet the poachers. And then if ever, and then we can meet the poacher, and then we have like the backup.
So not horses at night?
No,
No, just so the horses is just a day control.
Yeah, so you can take control.
Do you think that because you do that every day, it helps keep the poachers away?
Exactly. Especially because of over the night, we have a very, very tight security that is making the patrol over the night. And during the day, there are also us and other people also outside. So the security is very, very tight. So the poachers are more hardly to get in and out.
If they know that if they come in here, they'll be found by somebody?
Obviously.
Okay, because looks like you're part of a big team. So do you think this is a good way to do it with the horses? Would you recommend it to others?
Yes,
Yes,
sure.
for us it's good.
Yeah, for us it's good because we know like if maybe you are using like food on patrol, sometimes there are some areas that you cannot even get to as much as possible, and you might sometimes not find out what happened the day before or the day on that day at the moment. So, but on the horses, it's much easy.
Now, what kind of equipment do you need?
With binoculars and stuff like that, you can easily see the situation around us. It's very far before you get to the situation, because sometimes you might bump into a lion or something and around the horses, and unfortunately because we were so far we couldn't see what's at the front.
What would lions do if you got close to the lions with the horses? What happens?
For the lions, it's dependent the action for the lions. But when from the anti-poaching, from the training, when you bump the lion, you stop and you relax, and then you see the reaction from the lion. Then after that, either you turn back your run, because you are on top of the horses, then you can run back to camp. Otherwise, they will kill us if we don't run. No,
The previous
That's true.
anti-poaching units have reported that
Yeah.
horses don't walk them into lions.
Yeah.
The horses are aware of predators.
Yes, even the lion tells you.
They're animals, they're
some-
smart.
Yeah.
So
So a previous unit further into the reserve, where there was more prides, were more dominant there, they said that the horses would just stop dead. And later would find out from other game drive vehicles or other rangers that there'd been lions in the area. They did have a thing with wild dog the other day, and they were fine. The horses were fine, weren't they? They were nervous, but they were.
So you pay attention to your horse.
of course.
That would be interesting. Do you have any other questions?
Oh, thank you, man. God bless you for your good work.
So we have a pile for you.
We have, I think it's
20,000.
20.
Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, so sweet. Thanks very much.
Come along, join us. Join the adventure.